It's Gabash Ban Yasharala, the Lions Den Camp. And before I hop into today's lesson, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Father in the name of the Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in the true Paleo Hebrew tongue. Call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amaf. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and teach well. And I'll give a double honor to my elder as well, Harawan Ban Yasharala, the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. With that being said, I'm going to get into today's lesson. And the topic is separate from wicked woman. So your woman are supposed to bring you peace and comfort. And if she doesn't, you don't need to be with her. Period, point blank. If your woman isn't a pillar of rest, what do you have? Because it's not a woman. It's a harlot, a tainted philosophy, a female dog, or something that's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not true. That's not the woman that men of the Lord should be seeking after. So we deal with women using the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I was told that a while back, and it's been working wonders for me. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to move and maneuver ourselves in this in this dark society, this dark world. And especially with dealing with women who already have a bunch of confusion already in them, use the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to discern, should I be dealing with this woman? Do I need to leave her alone? You know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to make that hard decision, because the wicked woman, she gonna pull you away from the Lord if you allow her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll blow that candle out. And then she don't even have to be like arguing, bickering with you, causing you stress. Like you coming home, you want to study. I cook food, and then you eat the food. Now you fat and lazy. You want a massage? She doing all this, you know what I'm saying? But inwardly, she might real deal be trying to keep you away from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be sincere, and you know what I'm saying? Because she not in the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? She gonna cause you to stray away from that, you know what I'm saying? We don't fall for the flattery of these women, you know what I'm saying? Whether she thinks she got the pants on or whether she's just a smiling, beautiful faced demon. And this is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. So women are more likely to give it to temptation than sin, and they'll drag you down with them if you allow them. Of woman came the beginning of sin, like in the Garden of Eden. Eve fell for the temptation first, and then she dragged Adam right into it, you know. And like the woman is the weaker vessel. She's the more likely to fall victim to the temptations of this place, you know. We're to keep a watchful eye on our woman and don't let them walk all over us. And not to say you all in her business, you know what I'm saying, but like just keep a watch over her, you know what I'm saying. Your woman says she going somewhere, and you know it's like a 5-minute trip there. It take her about 20 minutes to do something, and you know what I'm saying, she gone 3-4 hours. You need to be checking behind that, or just, you know what I'm saying. Just don't be on your Inspector Gadget special operations, cause that's doing. If you got to do all that, you don't need to be with that. You don't need to be with that woman to begin with. But you know what I'm saying. It's like how America, how they got checks and balances. You know what I'm saying. I love you, but I'm gonna make sure you saying what you're doing. You know. Like we say, you know what I'm saying, like how we got apostles and elders over us. They keep us in line. Like we supposed to keep our woman in line. Verse 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So as men, we're in a position of authority and must move as such, especially when it comes to dealing with women. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Lord put us over our woman. They're the weaker vessel. Those are our pillars of rest, our helpmeets. And we're to lead them, especially as a man of the Lord. You're supposed to lead them to the truth, you know. And if your woman won't get with the program, leave her alone, basically. If she go not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce. You gotta leave these wicked women alone. If your woman is striving against the spirit, yeah, how can two walk together lest they be agreed? You know what I'm saying? That's friction. You know, friction start fires. And you don't want no fire to start up in your house, you know. Only fire burning in your house should be your candle. Your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You shouldn't be warring in your house. And this is Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thy way to seek love? Salakia. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. So we're to seek the love of the Lord and let everything fall into place. We don't, like just stay focused on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is our shepherd. You stay focused on him, and eventually you'll come across a woman on your righteous path. You're on the straight gate and narrow way. You'll come across a woman that you can deal with, that you might be even able to bring it to the fold. But you stay focused on the Lord and let him bring a woman to you the same way he did Adam in the garden. Like, we not perfect, the woman not perfect, but we're to, you know what I'm saying, like, forgive as Yahweh forgives. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like you. But like you got all these dating apps where, like, do you want a black girl? You want a heavy set, skinny, athletic body? Do you want a smoker? You want a drinker? What's your personality type? They ask all these things. No, I want a woman of the Lord. They don't have that option on there. You got to follow the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He'll provide you with that increase when the time is right. But if you're going out of your way to please your woman, you're surrendering your authority. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love, man? If you dulling out your candle for a woman, eventually that light gonna get put out. And you're gonna be right back in the darkness of this world. You're getting distracted by a woman, by her beauty. Even it might be her inward part. She might give you peace, but if it ain't the peace of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, then it can't do nothing for you. We don't trim our ways to seek love, especially the woman. We seek the love of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And if the spirit of the Lord isn't on whoever you're dealing with, you deal with them accordingly, to say the very least. And you know, that's why we got to separate from these wicked women. Because these wicked women ain't going to do nothing to pull you away from the Lord. They don't want you to be, you know, like man, we real deal kings out here. And these women, this society gives them like a false sense of power, to where they can feel like they can usurp your authority. I'll say that. And like they want to be seen as equal. The Lord said the head of woman is man. They don't want to be second hand. I mean, not second hand, I'll say next door, or like, you know, secondary, in the secondary role. They want to run the house, they want the power seat, they want to be so-called queens. But this is Proverbs 6:24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Salakia again. But like Salakia. I'm gonna start all over. Proverbs 6:24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. So fall in love with the inner woman, not her outer appearance. Yeah, baby might be built like like a 5-star meal. You want to go eat her. You got your drooling after, but you know what I'm saying? If she ain't right on the inside, like they're like a cup. Like her cup, like the outer cup, the actual cup, not what's inside of it, it can look good. Like the Holy Grail or whatever you want to say. Like the outside could look like the Holy Grail, but that inside might be, it's full of Babylon juice, tainted philosophies, confusion, strife, anger, bitterness, and all this other stuff, man. I promise you, it don't taste good. Go have you out here stressing. Wicked women adorn their flesh to attract men who will do whatever it takes to get with them. They'll put on these 10-foot long eyelashes, put on these wigs and all this other stuff, put on all this makeup so they can feel good, so they can draw, so they can go to the club and get the biggest baller, shot caller. They put on all that to be seen. But the daughters of Sarah are supposed to, what our women are to be, daughters of Sarah. They're supposed to focus on the inner woman, build up the inner woman. A lot of women out here don't want to build up the inner woman. They want to build themselves up in this society. They want to adorn the flesh, and they want to be exalted as a man, basically. And like these beta males, that's not meant, they don't have that power to lead. They fall for that. And they fall victim to these women. And it says again, Proverbs 6:24, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. You know that's what keeps us away from evil woman. Like, lust not after her beauty in thine heart. Like me personally, if she look good, I'll go talk to her. But what she's saying, how she maneuvering, that's going to determine how I need to deal with her. Verse 26, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. So a wicked woman will bleed you dry physically and spiritually. If you got that bad, she gonna take that. You got the car, you gonna lose that. You got the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, she gonna kill that if you let her. She'll bleed you dry. And that's just it. They'll bleed you dry here, man. A wicked woman, they plot and scheme on men all day. Like, they had their little girl talks, and they plot on how I'm going to get him, how I'm going to get that. Oh, I like him because he got this car. I like him because he got da-da-da-da-da. See that dude, that gold chain? Watch me go get him. And like, they plot and scheme on men all day. You got women out here that's getting pregnant by dudes just so they can put them on child support because they know they got their money. They get married to dudes out here just so they can divorce them, so their sister can give him, so the sister could give her half of everything he had, and so on and so forth. But men of the Lord, being in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we supposed to focus on the inner woman, and the spirit that's on them. And we're to take heed of a woman's red flags and leave her before it's too late. Like the same way the Lord gave us, like how we go out on the highways and byways, we give warnings, thus saith the Lord. The spirit, like the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Lord that he gave us, it'll tell your spirit to be like, the Lord put it in your remembrance, be like, hey man, your woman ain't supposed to be moving like that according to Proverbs, da-da-da-da-da, or whatever the case may be. You supposed to see that red flag, take heed, you know what I'm saying? The same way we do with the other prophecies and everything else. Scripture tells us how to deal with women too. And we move according to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. That's how we deal with women. So take heed of these red flags and move accordingly. 1 second, Babakwa Shah. This is Proverbs 3 and this is Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. So we're not to give in to our woman for any reason, because the Lord put us in charge. We don't give our strength to the woman. Woman can't build a house. Woman can only maintain house. Woman can't hold you up, but she can keep you at peace. But you trusting in your woman to go out there, do the job. You sitting in the house playing video games all day. It's a precept that say like, man, she gonna hate you. She gonna despise you if she taking care of you. You supposed to take care of her. Give not thy strength unto women, nor to ways that destroy kings. Yahweh gave us the proper family structure, and we're gonna get that in a second. But a lot of women today prefer men they can manipulate and use. They prefer men that's gonna give their strength unto them. He gonna go to work all day and give her the money. He gonna text her. She gonna text him about 3-4 hours later. He texts her right back. I miss you. Some goofy stuff. Just straight simping. And that's what these women prefer. They prefer simps and little boy toys and all that. They don't want no actual man. Especially now, they definitely don't want a man of the Lord. But we gonna have our time. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyone who runs behind their woman are in the simp spirit. And that's just the point. Running behind you, like you snap on your girl and you right. And she start boo-hoo crying and you start taking back what you said. Nah, man. The Lord left us in charge to lay down law, lay the hammer down the same way he does. And if she can't get with it, she got to get from around it. Go find somebody more your speed. Cause we supposed to, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh is our shepherd, and we sojourning, we moving. This is not our place of rest. We can't even supposed to parlay with these women all day. That takes you away from the Lord. That steals your focus. It's lucky. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. I'm gonna skip down to verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. 1 second, Babakwa Shah. I usually do this before I do the lesson, but I did it with the actual Bibles. But I'm gonna read all that again. 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So Yahweh gave us his righteous household structure, like I said, and we're to abide by it as servants of him. You letting your woman take charge of the house, then you let your woman take charge of the house, you being disobedient. We're to maintain that. No, I run this show. This is my house. Even if you in her house, man, you not supposed to trim your ways for her. Let her kick you out. Keep that fire burning inside. Don't give in to no wicked woman, especially not no woman at all, but especially not no wicked woman. And like I said, giving up your position of authority to a woman is disobedient, and that's gonna cause you to be judged for it. The Lord not looking for no simpy jakes. He looking for soldiers. He looking for warriors. He said we his battle axe and weapons of warfare. He can't fight with no. How'd you feel fighting with this dude and you know he can't handle his old lady? His old lady ran him around. That's all the enemy got to do. That's how they did Samson. They got his woman. you know what I'm saying? They used her to get to them. And like the things written aforetime were written for our learning. We gotta keep that in mind. Like, man, like your woman might be the one coming to get you. Women were created to be helpmeets to us. And if your woman can't be that, she isn't your woman. If your woman not bringing you closer to the Lord, give you rest from this world, that's not the woman for you. Especially being a man of the Lord. Because we go out here and war all day. There's no reason we should be coming home and still fighting. Like, why? Especially your woman. She not helping you if y'all argue. That's not helping anything. That's hurtful. Gonna cause you to, like you gonna be grieving. Cause when she use you up, she gonna slide to the next. It ain't nothing but a parasite. And you don't want no parasites on you. If anything, she supposed to be leeching to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai and getting that sincere milk from you. That's what she's supposed to be leeching. And that's how she, that's why I said the head of woman and man, and the head of man is Yahweh Shai. And the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. That's how we all get, that's how the whole household gets saved. 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. As a man, when you're laying down the law, your woman should be silent and attentive, not rebellious. She's not supposed to be cutting you off, interrupting you because she got something to say. She's supposed to be sitting there taking notes. Oh, you like it like this? Oh, you like it like that? Don't do this. Stop doing that. She's supposed to be, she's supposed to be wanting the same way we supposed to be doing things pleasing to Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai. She's supposed to be doing things pleasing unto you. But these wicked women, they want you to please them. What can you bring me? In the spirit of that queen, whatever they got going on. This world and this society wants us to treat women as equals and gives them authority over men, whether it be politics, just like government, like the judicial system, whether it just be, law enforcement or the household. And like that power went straight to a lot of their heads. These women out here, oh, you gotta have this, that, and the third to mess with me. Oh, you can't be no he-bomb talking to me. Oh, no, you ain't going to, no, you can't go to camp. Like, they be trying to tell you what to do. And like, it's crazy out here. Our women are to be meek and humble, but the majority of them are loud, clamorous, etc. Rebellious. They don't want to be helpmeets. They looking for helpmeets out here. They looking for these beta males, these simps. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? 1 Timothy 2:12 again. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. They're not supposed to be out here teaching, but they want to go be today. You got women out here being pastors and this, that, and the third. Teaching. Out there teaching confusion. Out there trying to be the best dressed. Oh, I'm the pastor. Oh, I gotta have my hair did. There's nothing righteous about it. Nor to usurp the authority over the man. A woman is not supposed to usurp the authority over the man. And that's the point of this whole lesson. And if she's trying to usurp your authority, that woman is wicked at the end of the day. Now we're going to go to Sirach or Ecclesiasticus again, 26 and 22. And it says, a harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman contentment shame, but an honest woman will reference her husband. The majority of our women today are harlots and are of no value. That's the point. It says a harlot shall be accounted as spittle. These women are of no value. They can't help. They can't build you up spiritually. They can't build you up in this world. Women don't even know how to cook now. Oh yeah, it sucks to be a 90s baby. You women can't cook now, but they can make a TikTok video shaking booty and all this other bull jive. They know how to break into your Facebook account, your Instagram, and everything else. They know when you done started making separations, you done added them, you done blocked them, whatever. They be on point with that. Oh, my homegirl saw you in the club with all these, it's like they be quick to get on you about that. But they don't want to cleave to the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's friction. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, friction start fires, man. And you don't want to be, you waste your time with a woman with no value, man. Just get up out of there. Cause like the longer you deal with them, the more attached you gonna get, and it's gonna be harder to break away from it. And when you do, you gonna have to heal from that. It said, the first precept I brought out, cut her off from thy flesh. The longer she gets stitched in with you, the more connected y'all get, the more bounded y'all, the harder it's gonna be. It's like tearing the scab off, man. The fresh, like, man, it's gonna hurt you, man. And the longer you let that wound, the worse you let that wound get, the harder it's gonna be, the longer it's gonna take to heal, man. So just go ahead and nip it in the tailbone right now. Like a righteous woman will give her man rest from these worldly battles, not have him warring in his home as well. It says a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So if your woman out here wicked and you can't leave her for whatever reason, well, you need to check yourself. Are you really focused on the Lord? Are you moving, you know what I'm saying, walking down the straight gate and narrow way? You need to check yourself. Because a woman is a reflection of her man. That's why you hear your daddy let you walk out the house like that. Your husband let you walk out the house like that. And what these women be saying, he don't run me. He don't tell me what to do. That tell you what kind of dude she like. Let her do whatever she want, whenever she want. And like that's not what the Lord looking for in his men. Wicked women were made for wicked men. So as men of the Lord, we have no business dealing with or falling victim to wicked women. As soon as she show a red flag, that's it. You should know what to do. Shouldn't have to say it. Sirach 26:25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. So wicked women are shameless, both in their attire and methods, and use these to trap and bind men. Our women are shameless. It says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Excuse my French, but a lot of these women ain't out here, they ain't nothing but bitches and hoes. They want to go out there bitch butt booty ass naked, and they're shameless. Real deal shameless out here, got their whole coochie out, titties out, and they like this world applauds them for it. And then they want to cry, whine, complain when something happened to them. Hint, hint. They want to be ashamed. Like they want to cry, whine, complain. Oh, these thirsty dudes, you showing them the goodies. You know what I'm saying? Our woman's supposed to be covered. Ishmael think they the chosen seed. They woman covered up. Our woman, the daughters of Zion, are haughty. They gonna look at you like, nigga, what? Nigga, you don't tell me how to dress. Walk out the house, boot ass nigga. You ain't got no clothes on. I was in college. I'm arguing with this girl. I'm telling her, you and me got the same drawers on right now. She out here some Fruit of the Loom. It was either Fruit of the Loom or Hanes. And she out there talking about some of these booty shorts. There ain't no booty shorts. I got the same shit on. You got on briefs, boxers, or whatever they call. I really think it's briefs. And like she want to argue with me, talking about, man, you got on drawers. And you outside. And this before I was in the truth. Like these women, they shameless in their attire and they methods. A woman to do whatever. A woman to break down boo-hoo tears. Don't be caring for real. But it's like they can cry on impulse. Now, that's a wicked woman. She manipulating you like that, but she wicked. And then she'll get right long enough for you to put your guard back so she can strike you again. So she can show you she ain't down for again. And you done dealt with her for so long, you stuck, don't know how to get off of her. Righteous women treat their men like they treat their men and carry them, like they carry themselves, I should say, as any true daughter of Sarah should. It says, a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. These women out here doing whatever the fuck they want, man, they in their pride, and they gonna be counted as ungodly of all. And the vintage gonna fail, and they ain't gonna, they ain't gonna have nothing left to cleave on. And the 2/3 of them still won't choose the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They not gonna repent from it. But that's just what we deal with in this world, this society, man. A lot of wicked women, but you can't tell them nothing. Because this world got their back. Like a Boosie song. I got your back, boy. I got your back. And it's like, man. But the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, well, I'll say Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has our back. And you know, like I said, when the time right, he'll lead you to a righteous woman. And with that said, this is Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. So to me, the definition of virtuous is having or showing high and moral standards. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what you look for in your woman. She has to be a virtuous woman. She has to have or show high moral standards. You know, she can't just be out here when in Rome, do what the Romans do. They dressing up booty boot naked. I'ma dress booty boot naked. They shaking ass in the club. I'ma go shake ass in the club. You don't want that. You want a woman to have standards. Can't everybody get this? Can't just anybody get this? Jake's talk about some. They don't want a woman with a bunch of body counts, man. We make mistakes the same way they do, but at the same time, she gonna maintain her composure through that. And she like the same way we ain't supposed to be messing with these wicked women. A virtuous woman, she'll see them red flags on the dude to leave him alone. A righteous woman can't be bought or swayed by anything but men being refined as gold. And what's that? The elect. And this woman not here pushing this truth sincerely. They waiting on they waiting on they knight in shining armor. But you gotta stay focused on the spirit of the Lord. So he can, if that's you, she'll see you and know that's what she's looking for. Like, you don't know what you're looking for in a woman. You can say you want breast, thighs. Breast and thighs tell lies. It's what's in her la'ab, her mind. That's what matters. Woman of the Lord, she don't care about your chains, your money, your car, your clothes. She don't care about none of that. She care about the inward man. And that's how we supposed to be moving at. We look at the spirit that's on, and like she don't even have to be in the spirit of Yahweh when you meet her, but she virtuous. She'll get with you because you moving according to the spirit of the Lord. You moving in righteousness. And you might fuck around and break her in the fold. You might just be in that last piece she was missing. Anything of value in this world, is it out and in the open? Like how these shameless women got their bodies out for everybody to see. Anything of value in this world, is it found in the open? It has to be sought out. Like stuff like gold, oil, and shit. Righteous woman. Like oil, you gotta dig it out. You gotta go under the surface of the earth and hunt for gold. You gotta dig, you know what I'm saying? You gotta refine it. You gotta do all this work. You know what I'm saying? You want a real woman of the Lord, you gotta put in work. And what's the work you put in, you know what I'm saying? The spirit of the Lord. I mean, in the works of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You build yourself up spiritually. So when you find her, you can maintain her spiritually and physically. You focus on yourself. Make sure you right. Verse 11. Again, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he should have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Like, you supposed to be able to trust and confide in your woman. Like, a wicked woman, she'll have you out here. You were just out here crying and whining the other day. Now you want to be hard. Like, all this crazy stuff they be talking about. They'll throw your vulnerable moment in your face, or whatever the case may be. Oh, you weren't like that when you were asking me for $25 and all that. Yeah, they'll throw stuff like that in your face. And then, they'll show out in public. They'll do whatever to, like, just steal your peace. But that's why, like, we deal with virtuous women, not wicked women. And with that being said, y'all rock the Zod, this lesson with edifying, serve this purpose, and I'm going to say shalom.